Sorry, I don't know if I've ended up with two videos or not here. My finger went click. So we'll continue on. With the width of the bucket and the maneuverability of the machine, with a good operator, it can make things very neat and tidy around the yard. You can go around, flatten the gravel in the driveway, or flatten the lawn itself. It works great for landscaping because it can be so precise and so slow that you get this beautiful level ground behind. As long as you aren't going too wet. If you're too wet, then you need the tracks on it. This machine is set up to have the tracks on it. You can see the tires are wider from the body. There's an extension thing that's in there that makes it so you can put the tracks on. The tracks come with they just wrap around, you just drive right onto them, and then they come up around the tires, very neat and easy to do. One person can do it, no problem at all. And it's just a little box with I believe with a little mechanism that is used to connect the two ends of the tracks and tighten them up. And with the extension ability on the boom, bucket works wonderful. We've picked apples out of the trees. We've lifted shingles up for roofing. We've actually used this machine and a similar one for when we're doing building, lifting up material. Someone standing in the bucket to put steel on roofs, that kind of thing. So it's very, very useful in so many different directions. We've actually used it for changing the light in the yard light when you need to change the light bulb. You just have to trust your operator to be real smooth so they don't dump you out of the bucket. I can lift big bales with no problem with the grapple, or you can just use a prong system. He has a prong that he's had put on as well, so you can just lift it with the big spike if that's the kind of thing you're looking at. He prefers the grapple with the tines in the bottom set, just 3 or 4 of them set apart. And that works really, really well with big brown bales. And here you'll see how close he is to my flower bed and everything else. There's 2 foot of flower bed there, and that's it. And he cleans out the rest of it. So everything's nice and tidy around the yard. You can walk everywhere. The dogs and I can play ball. And yet he's not ruining the lawn underneath. The lawn stays nice. But you can walk out there and do what you want to do, have some area for the kids to play if that's what you need, and everything's all nice and tidy then. See, it's quite smooth, so it makes it great if you need to have an area cleaned out for livestock or something like that, or if you just want your driveway done really nice. These machines are wonderful for landscaping facilities or anything like that. And he's quite particular about everything being done. So he'll have every tiny little square inch perfectly done when he's done. Cleans it all up really nice. But he's quite an experienced operator. He's been using this machine Only about 800 hours, but he's been driving forever. But I have learned to use this machine. It only took me about an hour or so to feel quite comfortable by myself, and I've been able to go out without anybody around and still figure out how to do it. So it's suitable for women who aren't really comfortable with big machinery. It will still be quite easy for you to manage and feel safe around. And the size of it is nice. It can do a lot of work, but it's compact, and the configuration and the way the boom arms go, that kind of thing, is much safer. You're less likely to end up with bales on you, or being crushed by something, or taking out the lamp posts or utility wires, that kind of stuff, because you're more in control and you've got good visibility, but you're not so high up, and your center of balance is very low, so it makes it quite nice that way. That's basically the extent to which this machine has been used for the last 2 years. So you can see how much work it's been doing, and only a little bit more than that the 2 or 3 years prior to this, because we had all our animals sold by 2013, so it really hasn't done much work since 2013 at all. Just basically a little bit of landscaping, a little bit of snow clearing in your driveway, and that kind of thing. So a little bit of picking apples. So that's the extent to which this machine has been used. So you can see it's just gently used, and not a whole lot of extra. You can see there the thing says it has the super boom on it. That's what it is, and it's an L175. And I will try to get him to call out the hours to me today when he comes in, so I can have an accurate one as of today, February. I think we're on the 10th today, 2017. So you have a good idea how well this machine is running. There's no problems with anything. You can see everything's in good repair. And I think that's about it for today. He's pretty much done. He's going to go around onto the street a little bit there where I can't see him. So we'll leave you from there because it's getting too far away for my camera to pick it up. So anyway, that's our New Holland skid steer L175. It's a 2009 model. We did buy it, I believe, at the end of 2009, so it's just kind of sat on the lot for a little while. And it does have the grapple bucket as well as the bucket you see there, and the tracks and the track extenders for having the tracks on the wheels the way they are now. So it's all set up to go, whether you have a really wet field or pasture. This one will work with it, with the tracks on. It works wonderful because it just kind of floats, and without, no problem. There, he's trying to smooth out a bump that the grader left, make it just right. And you can see there exactly how well it works. Our driveway is quite smooth and nice. And unfortunately they dug up our driveway last year at the roadside there, so it's got a hump in it. Well, it's a hollow actually in it. So anyway, you have a good day, and I hope this helps entertain you on how the skid steer is working, and you can get a good idea exactly what you would be buying. Thank you. Bye bye.